Hey guys, what's going on? January 2nd, 2013. I know I said before I was going to try to do some of these videos every day, and as it so happens, I have a reason to do it today. I got in a letter, got in the mail. Hold up. Got in the mail, PC Gamer. Now, this was a huge red flag for me because I haven't been subscribed to PC Gamer in '97, and I've been getting emails from PC Gamer lately over the past probably month, and I didn't know what it was concerning. And then with that came this, and what it is, it's a letter from PlayStation Magazine that states that basically they're going out of publication, and they actually are out of publication now. And it goes, on behalf of the PlayStation official magazine staff, it is with great sadness that we are notifying you of the shuttering of the publication. It's a sad day for us in gaming in particular, and for the millions of readers and users who have loved and who continue to love PlayStation the official magazine. We thank you. We have served you with joy, pride, and excellence, and we will miss you. And that actually kind of stings. I mean, it's not stings as in when Nintendo Power went out of publication, but it stings in the matter of I've been subscribed to PlayStation Magazine since 1997, and actually the first issue, which is actually ironic because in PC Gamer they had an advertisement slip for PlayStation Magazine, and they were advertising $1 an issue. And I subscribed, and the very first issue was Final Fantasy VII, which had like a walkthrough of the first half of the game, and then the next issue had the walkthrough for the second half of the game. And it just blew my mind because I enjoyed getting this magazine in every month. And the reviews at the time were trustworthy. You didn't really have to, they weren't really biased, and they cared about the quality of the reviews and quality of the games more than places do now. Now it's all about how much money a publisher can give them for good remarks, or it's all about crapping on a game that's not really high name, and or just because they think that the graphics are absolutely suck, that the game is worthless. And that's kind of how EGM, which was Electronic Gaming Monthly, ended up turning into before they went out of business. But this actually kind of sucks because, like I said, I used to look forward to the next issue, and it also doesn't surprise me too because this past year, they increased their subscription price to $24.95 a year, and that was just a little bit too much ridiculous for me to pay. In fact, after this year was up, which was February of this year, which would have been my last issue, I wouldn't have subscribed anymore, and that killed my soul because like I said, I've been subscribed to them for 15 years. Even when they raised their price 50 cents, I was like, okay, it's 50 cents, it's $18 a year, 36 for 2 years. I'll still give it a shot. I'll still do it because that's not a whole lot of money. But then they almost doubled the subscription cost, and I just couldn't, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it anymore. And, but it is, a sad day for gaming, for people who know this magazine and grew up with the PlayStation official magazine. And I still remember the first editor-in-chief guy they had, Chris Slate, and in fact, they published one of my questions in their magazine a long time ago. Couldn't even tell you which issue it was, but that was kind of like a highlight of for me at the time, was when they published that issue or that question. And this was even before they started giving T-shirts and and everything else away. But it also doesn't surprise me because print is becoming dead. Bookstores are starting to go out of business. These magazines that have been in publication for 40, 50, 60 years are starting to go out of business. You know, and it's no one wants to have physical copies anymore. And me, I'm the type of person that I would rather have a physical book. So what if the power goes out? And I don't have anything to do. My Kindle's not charged, or my 3DS, or my electronic handhold systems aren't charged. And what are you going to do? Oh, heaven forbid, read a book, or play a board game. But this is the day and age we live in where stuff like that really isn't an option. But I'm going off off the beaten track. PlayStation Magazine, rest in peace. And here's to hoping that there will be another news-oriented uh, entity. I guess you can use the word entity, but another PlayStation news-oriented service that will actually do service and that people can get to know and trust, just like they knew and trusted PlayStation Magazine. And with that, I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace out.